Hi friends, and the vegan day is my weekly fasting day, or the day when I only drink juices, fresh juices. I made it myself, and every week I make a new recipe. Now I make a parsley juice. I've done that before. It was a classic in my recipes. So many people liked it many years ago, but it is amazing. Parsley and apples, they go together very nice. Yeah, both are very original, you find it seasonal, you find it around the corner. Parsley everywhere, but inexpensive. Apples the same, very high regarded, very inexpensive, and they are wonderful together. And apple is the most balanced fruit, one of the most balanced fruit, they say. So it's so very widespread and not too sour, not too sweet. That is balance here. And the parsley is one of the green herbs that cleanses the heavy metals out of the body, like cilantro does the same job. Greens in general are great. Parsley has this special property. It has a strong flavor, and it needs to be, in the juice, can be very strong. It needs to be balanced by the apple, for example. And I add a lemon here. Apple and lemon is perfectly together. One lemon. That was the hit, that combination. The apple turns brown easily. With a lemon, it remains the light color, the antioxidant. That is really nice with a lemon oftentimes. And a special flavor here, a little bit more the savory edge to the salty. I have a celery here. I mean, that is a high-bought celery, and it is healthy, it is true, but it can have a nasty flavor if you just drink it by yourself. Many people don't like it. Well, many people like it, obviously. They find it super healthy. I like it a lot, but it has to be balanced. And here, I guess 2 stalks here in 2 cups of parsley and apples at the same time, each 2. That would be a nice ratio. It also nicely balances it with lemon. And of course, the top balancer here, the ginger. I have a nice piece of ginger root, and that is perfect with all of them, with apple especially, with lemon of course. And yes, it goes also nicely with savory flavors like celery and parsley. So let's see. New experiment, a new recipe, and in a moment I'm back and taste it in front of your eyes. Half a liter of juice today. It's not that much. Usually when I juice I have a liter or so, but this is a parsley juice, and this is very special because I have a really nice big bunch of parsley in there, and it is so powerful. You cannot even overdo it. If you drink too much parsley juice, that is scientifically proven, and then you can have side effects because the cleansing is so strong, and you cleanse out too much too fast, and the body will suffer. You will have pains maybe or something. So especially with parsley juice, if you drink too much, one day is no problem, but if you do it every day for a while, if you think you have to cleanse, you have to drink parsley or so, at a certain point, you will notice you maybe won't feel well because it was too fast, too much. Because it's a very powerful juice, and I will taste it now. And I have never made this one before. I know the parsley apple lemon juice, the basic one from this. That was a hammer. And now adding more energy with this strong celery flavor and the strong ginger. I guess a lot will be happening here. I'm very excited. I will taste it right now. Boom! This is a powerful juice. What's added here now is a warm and a warming, heating push. Really like a bomb, like boom. It's very powerful. You have to try it. I had no idea. I thought, it came to me in the morning. I said, Minch, why don't you put celery in a parsley juice? Somehow I had this combination in my mind. I don't know if I did that before. I didn't find any on my video account. I have maybe 2,500 recipes right now. I make one every day for 7 years almost. They get a lot of video recipes. And so if I make a recipe, I'm not sure, have I done that before? So I go to my channel and punch in the search line. Everybody can do that. You could just punch in the main ingredients, for example. Did I have a parsley celery juice already? So I punch in celery parsley juice, And in my personal page, then all the celery parsley juices come, and I have none so far. But if you are not on my, I mean, just search in YouTube and not especially my channel, you just put MD Vegan to it. You say celery parsley juice MD Vegan, and then you search in general everywhere on YouTube, and then you find many recipes and perhaps some of mine, and now you will even find this one, because it's the apple celery parsley juice, yeah. And the chili and the ginger and the lemon is really nice, and here especially it is the celery and the ginger that makes such an impact here on this juice. I don't know how I name it, but definitely celery will be definitely in the title, and of course parsley, that's some of the main ingredients. It's a wonderful juice. You gotta try it. And it's also easy to find other recipes on my channel, because certain ingredients, I noticed while I'm doing these recipes, I begin to write a book to have an overview, because there's so many recipes now. I have some food categories and the book is ready soon. You will have a great fun with it, I guess. It's also fun to write it, yeah. And I noticed what I'm doing in my recipes here over the years is I have ingredient-based method. Yeah, I try to focus on the ingredients a lot. So, what is parsley? What is lemon? How do they taste? How are they related? Yeah, how do they affect me? Yeah, there's so many things that I find out about the nutrients, about the ingredients, not the nutrients that much. That's also something, but more the ingredients as whole food. Yeah. And I find out so much about it, and that's why I have a great variety of ingredients, and I put the ingredients in the title, so that's what matters most to me, how they play together, and that's why I have mostly small numbers of ingredients, so that you can learn it and feel it too in an easy way. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy. Juice fasting days are amazing. I can just inspire you and encourage you get on the juice fasting train, but once a week, one day. That is all you need to do, and just keep on going over maybe the rest of your life, as I do. I made a commitment, because it's the best effect I have. I'm beginning with my tree yoga practice, of course. This is part of my tree yoga practice, and my whole food now, my whole eating practice is more or less part of that. By fasting is like a pause, You give a pause to your body. Yeah, you don't need to digest, and most of the food you take in, 60% of the energy, all the food you take in is 60% is used for the energy is used for digestion. So it's just for digestion, and your body is not nourished by that. The nourishing part is only 40%, so the smaller part. Not so in fasting. In fasting, this is all turned upside down, and you begin to have the pure energy of all the food you take in. Of course, it's just juices, but it's a high nutrients there, high nutrient density in the juices, low calories, not too many calories, yeah, and that's why it turns upside down, and fasting effect is awful. There is something like an inversion somehow of the systems of the body, and that gives you I feel I like to turn inside. Meditation is very easy. Being creative is wonderful. I get to the state of mind where there's more balance, yeah, more focus on myself. Happiness, I feel happiness inside. All the happiness is inside, yeah? And then I reflect outside. If I see happy people, of course I'm happy too. I like to dance. I always make jokes and so. But that comes from inside. From the outside, I always give happiness to people, and when people give happiness to me, or animals, yeah, or nature, that's always the base for life is happiness, right? Yes, that's very successful. I mean, that, of course, that's the best remedy for all. Laughing, happiness, right? Yeah, and if you want to subscribe the Tree Yoga Moon Fasting, you just go to the Facebook Tree Yoga Moon Fasting. It's a method where our Kali-ji, our Master Yogini, has invented, and I'm practicing it. And there's a Facebook page. I always post my new recipes there. There are some other people who also enjoy, but not a big group. It's just a small group, and not big traffic there, but just my recipes coming up every week. And a moon calendar for the best fasting days. If you want to have more specific information, you go there, or you can ask me always, or the other people there. And basically it's one day a week. That's the idea. whole day, just juices or nut milks, yeah, no fiber, yeah, no food. And if you feel not that great, you just eat a little bit, doesn't matter. Yeah, the idea is reducing calories, having a little bit of discipline, and always feel great, happiness. Yeah, that's important. Otherwise, you break the flow. Yeah, you stop the flow. Never stop the flow. Always keep going. Always be happy. Easy, right? Yeah, I can learn it. I learned it. You can learn it too. Everybody can learn it. It's easy. It's easy to learn. Yeah. Okay. Then all my videos are on my YouTube channel, MD Vegan. You can subscribe. Have another recipe every single day. Also find me on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and the Twitter.